Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. As you may have noticed, I'm in Sanctuary right now, Sanctuary Hills. Um, I was a bit confused last episode when I was exploring the, what's it called, the Pinecrest Cavern, I think, in Far Harbor. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go see the map from here, but yeah. I had found like a cave in the cavern. I had found a chest at the end, and there was a flux sensor inside. And I was like, wait, this is for a quest, but I'm not on a quest for this right now, so I'm going to leave it there. Until I realized that actually was one of my quests that the Brotherhood of Steel had given me, Quarter Mastery. So yeah, I off screen I went back to the cavern and picked up the flux sensor and brought it back to the Cambridge police station. So I turned that one in. I also turned in another Minutemen quest that I had in my log for a while, which was the clearing the way for Finch Farm. So I got some XP for that back in the castle, and he gave me another one which involves county crossing and going to kill the super mutants in Wilson Automatoy's corporate HQ. So this is a location that I've not visited yet. Well, actually, I've discovered it, but I have not been inside. So, well, to my recollection, I have not been inside. So we're going to work on that for now. I also bought some new vertibird signal grenades, so I have a little bit more in stock than I had. As far as the rest, everything's pretty much the same. I did also build a bunch of those cages that I need for that achievement, so I built this is the cat cage, and this one I believe is the what's it called? The dog cage. And right behind it is a mutant hound cage. I also built a bunch of other cages at my Starlight Drive-In settlement, because that place has a lot of open area. Not that Sanctuary Hills doesn't, but you know, I don't really want to have too many cages here. So yeah, that's it for now. So instead of calling a vertibird and going to that quest location, I'm actually going to walk there. This is Sheffield, by the way, a settler that you can recruit in Diamond City. He's like begging for a Nuka-Cola. So yeah, once you give him a Nuka-Cola, you can ask him to come live at one of your settlements to work for you. And yeah. Initially, I think he was assigned to food duty, but as soon as I was able to set up supply lines with my settlements, I assigned him as a provisioner. He also has like a mechanic jumpsuit and a military cap, so he's actually just doing the supply line between Sanctuary Hills and Red Rocket truck stop, so it's like not that big of a supply line, but yeah. That's about it. Yeah, Red Rocket Stop has Strong, Ada, and Jezebel, or at least the automatron with Jezebel's robo-brain in it. What I'm on the lookout for, I think I only have one of the 15 cages left to build to get the trophy. What I'm looking for is rad roach meat. I need 4, and right now I think I have 2. Yeah, rad roach meat 2. So I'm going to be on the lookout for rad roaches. Unfortunately, you know, there's a lot in the initial areas here, but they're all dead, and they haven't respawned. So I may also make a pit stop in Diamond City to check there's a meat vendor or a food vendor there. So maybe they have some for sale. I'm also going to check maybe if Drumlin Diner has any, maybe Trash Can Carlo on the way. So yeah. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else as far as progress is concerned. I did gain a level, so I'm level 83 right now, and I actually increased charisma this time, so I'm up to charisma 9. I will be taking this perk of the first rank anyways of Wasteland Whisperer, because it is also required for one of those trophies, and one of my side goals, so to speak, in playing this game is to get the platinum trophy for Fallout 4. I did do the one of the achievements is from the Contraptions Workshop, I think, DLC, where you can assign a settler to a pillory. So I did that also off screen. Just picked a random settler, and that's it. Pretty easy trophy to get. Not exactly sure. I don't really recall what the other ones are, but yeah. I think the only one that's remaining for the Contraptions Workshop is I need to build 100 objects, and yeah, I did do a lot of ammo as well at my my ammunition plant. So I have 545 rounds of for my rifle right now, so that's going to be good for quite a long time.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I hope you have Red Roach.
I'll take a look, sure.
You break it, you buy it.
Let's go under aid. Negative. All right. How about...
Thanks for helping us out.
Shop's open. What do you want?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
And I am going to eventually also look into putting shops in my settlements, because yeah, that's very useful. The only achievement that I have not unlocked, or only trophy I should say, I haven't gotten in, because they're called trophies on the PlayStation, but the only trophy I haven't got in the base game, so to speak, is called Benevolent Leader, and that's the one where you have to get max happiness, or I'm assuming it's 100 happiness in a maximum size settlement. I've read a little bit. It's probably the trickiest achievement that you have to do, but by reading up on it online, I've found out that it's for actually you don't need to have the settlement built to the max size. So what I'm going to do is most likely pick one of the settlements that has the most happiness and build like a bar or a store or something like that. I also read you can increase happiness by building certain objects in your settlement, also buying junkyard dogs, stuff of that nature. Junkyard dog actually is like a random event, so you can meet some guy randomly that's just looking initially to sell the dog, and yeah, I'm not sure how much happiness. Well, I don't remember how much happiness a junkyard dog brings to your settlement, but yeah, that's something that we're going to be working on also as a side goal eventually. But yeah, for now we're going to be doing this Minutemen quest, and yeah, try and maybe explore some other areas. Take a little break from Far Harbor there, because it is kind of annoying that you have to like always walk back to the cabin or to the town, you know. So the next step that I'm going to be working on over there is Rite of Passage. So that's the one from that the doctor gave us. This is the one for Acadia, so eventually we're going to have to head there to start doing the quests for that place. This one is a railroad quest. I'm not exactly sure if it's a main quest or a side quest. I'm thinking it's a side quest, because yeah, I don't really recall that one. So I need to go talk to Dr. Amari about a synth that's stranded at the memory den. Then this is the main quest, well, the current main quest that I'm on, finding Virgil in the glowing sea, Nuka-Cola, Nuka World, sorry. So that one's also be coming up. What I intend to do is once I'm done with Far Harbor, I will probably immediately move over to Nuka World. This one I eventually will do also, and these are just the miscellaneous ones. So our quest log is looking pretty good compared to, well, the quest log is looking pretty good compared to what it was before. There's a lot more progress being done, so that's good. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna do a pit stop in Diamond City because this Automatoys toy factory is is in the middle of Boston here, near Trinity Tower. So yeah, we're gonna head there. But quick pit stop in Diamond City to get some potentially radroach meat. I just need 2 more. Either that or I encountered just one radroach in the wild somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure every radroach I kill is going to give me 2 meat. Because of that perk magazine I found. Wasteland Survival Guide. That's also, by the way, something else that I'm going to be working on is getting all of the magazines and all of the bobbleheads. So, oh, hello. I keep forgetting that this place has always has a randomly spawning enemy. Yeah, so as I was saying, I intend to pick up all of the, or find all of the magazines and all of the bobbleheads. Bobbleheads, I'm pretty good on that front. I think I only have, I made a count, and I think I have only 4 or 5 remaining to be found. There's the Strength bobblehead at Mass Fusion Building. I think that's the only special bobblehead that I have left to find, and a bunch of other random ones that I haven't picked up or found yet. So that's also another objective of this playthrough. And this is like the highest level character I've ever done in Fallout. Usually the other characters I've done, I either, you know, move on to other things, play other games, you know, or too time consuming, you know, stuff like that. But this one I intend to level up pretty high. Right now it's already level 83. Yeah. Yeah, 83. So definitely the highest I've ever done. So this path or road is usually pretty quiet. Apart from that other place, as I said, there's always a random encounter that pops up near there. There's a bunch of places like that in the Commonwealth where no matter if you've cleared it out, there's always going to be new stuff popping in randomly. And I think there's a quest I have not done also in Diamond City. It's the one in the tap room, I guess.
If you're hungry, you can grab a quick bite of power.
If I remember, there's like a place where, or just the story is that there's like a fight between 2 guys, or yeah. I normally never do that quest, but yeah, I may end up doing it eventually. Just probably not now. And I think I've done all the rest. Yeah, I did the baseball quest. I've done the Travis quest. I've done the Abbott and the Wall quest. Um, yeah, even then, I think I did the. I think there's like a place where it's looking for a radioactive gland or something like that.
Fresh
Science
meat
center.
right here.
Polly.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Remember, bloodier is better.
Come on, don't let me down. Yay. 10 bottle caps. I'll take that. Excellent. So I'll be able to build that that last cage. I'm probably going to go build it right now in Hangman's Alley. I read up on the trophy, and first, you don't need to actually power up the cages. And second, you don't have to build all of the cages in the same settlement, so they can be spread out across your different settlements. So, yeah. The last one that I have to do is the, what's it called? The mole rat cage. So that's in the small cages. So I'm just going to go build that real quick in Hangman's Alley.
Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Probably nothing. Some guy came into town, said he picked up a weird distress call on
Cambridge ruins, huh? I'll have to go look that up eventually. So yeah, I mean, I doubt that anybody's going to be bothered by spoilers if anybody's watching, but yeah, the Cambridge CIT ruins are where the Institute are located, well, underneath, really. Alright, we're going to build that cage, probably somewhere out of the way, like here would be a good spot. So, gotta go to cages. They have their own section. Small cages. Eventually the images are going to load up. Yep, mole rat cage. So there we go. Let's build it. That should trigger the yay. Trapper is the name of the trophy. So yeah, I must have purchased this DLC in 2016 or around there. So 5 years in the making, but there it is. So now that that's done, let's head to the Wilson Automaton, whatever it's called. Wilson Automatoys Corporate HQ. So that's a super mutant place. I don't know if the super mutants in there are going to be leveled or not. I'm thinking that they are, because it is a Radiant quest. So still got to be careful. Super mutants can be a pain sometimes. Although I don't think that there's going to be suiciders inside. So there's that part that's encouraging. I was worried there that it was a raider, but it's just a Diamond City guard. So this is the Boston Public Library. This is where you find the intelligence bobblehead, among other things. Initially when you get in, I think there's like an attack or something by the super mutants. So yeah, it's a fun little place. It has its own like built-in defenses with the protectrons and turrets. And it also has a book return terminal that you can return your overdue books and get book return tokens. And then once you have 50 book return tokens, you can use them to buy a bunch of random junk. But one of the terminals in the library has a Massachusetts surgical journal perk magazine. So that's the one that increases limb damage for your weapons. I've been here before. I think there's one guard that respawns. Oops, I hit a spike. Grim Reaper sprint triggered on 2 kills. And bloody mess on this one. 4 fusion cores. So that's going to bring me up to 16 pounds because it's 4 each. I mean, I have like 20 or so at base, but yeah, it's too tempting to pass up. Yeah, I've tagged ceramics as an item that I want because I don't have a lot, and it is a main component when you want to tinker with your power armor, among other things. The XO1 armor set that I have that I've actually tinkered is back at the castle right now. So in between the episodes, I also made sure to go and pick up the, what's it called, Wilson Automatoys ID card that I picked up from another location. Not sure if it's good for this location or not, though. So this is a master. Lost room. Pretty sure there's a super mutant here. Let's me try and...
Getting hungry.
Yay! So that worked. Super mutant enforcer.
Who's there?
Another fusion core there.
You here?
I hear some doors opening.
Stuff like that have to come out sooner or later. Gotta find you soon, I can smell you out there, little snake.
There's a lot of footsteps and a lot of super mutants talking at the same time. Oh, that's a fusion core.
No blood.
5 fusion cores.
Today. Yeah, you've been human. I am tired. I've got a treat for you. This Commonwealth. Yes, we should move south, range out, and hunt. But for food, come out, wherever you are. Yes, brother.
Gotta love those conversations. There's one.
Hey, waste of time.
You walked right past me. There's mole rat meat. Now that I've no more use for it, naturally.
No green stuff.
Yeah, this is a this place among like I think there's a couple of places like this where it has a whole bunch of giddy up buttercups, all different parts of the body. These things weigh a complete one weighs like 8 pounds. But it comes with 3 gears, 5 steel, 4 spring, and 4 screws. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to pick up 2 of them because that's about as much as I can allow myself to carry currently, allowing some spare space for any potential like legendary weapons that I may find. Pretty sure there's going to be some legendary super mutants in here. At least I hope so. I have not had the best of luck with legendaries in this character. Between episodes, I did find a two-shot laser pistol. So the two-shot legendary perk is kind of fun because basically it means that it's basically double damage, from what I understand. But yeah, I'm not going to be using a laser pistol for now, anyways. Search these dead settlers. Okay, so is there a way out here? Yes, there is. There's a ramp kind of leading up, which is where I actually need to go to get to my quest target. So this is the place where I was. No. Yeah, you can head up. You can go up here as well. Just gonna go see what these double doors lead to. A bunch of crates. Okay. Why do I need a Braxo cleaner again? It has fiberglass, right? Yeah, okay. Fiberglass is good also. Very useful component. Okay. So this is back where I was. And
Someone there?
oh. Still in caution. Oh. The hitbox in this game can get pretty funky. Clearly I had a clear shot, but it hit the file cabinet instead. But yeah. I also went back, by the way, speaking of technical documents, I sold for over, 800 bottle caps worth of technical documents to Procter Quinlan, so that was cool. Typewriter, those things weigh a lot. What do they have? Probably screws, right? Screws, springs, gears. Weight 5. I'll take it for now, but yeah. Okay, so this is the master one. Well, I'm able to pick it, so why not? All right.
Nice.
A little storeroom. Antifreeze bottle. You can do something with that. I can't remember what. Something in the chemistry station. Probably naturally a drug, but have I been here? Yeah, that's where I was before. Okay. Wait, is that a technical document? No. Too bad you can't tag those as because they're not really considered junk. So. There's another complete Giddy up, Buttercup. So I hear a mutant hound and some footsteps naturally. So, and there's a little office here. Another ID card, but I don't need one. I already have it. There's the key, which will allow me into a bunch of stuff. Security terminal probably is going to allow me to turn on the turrets, but no, I want to take care of the super mutants myself. So. Because it's XP. XP is always good. Especially when Idio Savant triggers. I mean, these don't appear to be leveled to my... like this is just a normal one. So... less than 20 XP per kill. So even if it does trigger, it's going to give me like only 100 XP, which is not... the best thing ever. These skirmishers are a little higher for the line. Enforcer is higher. Yep, that one triggered. So that's about 80 or 90 normally. Extremely neat. That's a good thing about super mutants. They always have a chance of carrying a random piece of meat. So in survival, that's very good because it's a food source. So that's what the key was for, and I think the oh yeah, this is Arlen's office. I remember now. Arlen is a ghoul you can meet in a settlement called the Slog, and I actually did a quest for him where he was asking for parts. So the Slog is right over here somewhere, up here. So he's located here. It's actually a settlement populated entirely by ghouls, and he gave me a quest to go find some parts in a factory, Automatoy's factory, which is somewhere around here. I don't remember off the top of my head where it was, but maybe here. Was it General Atomics or no? General Atomics is Automatron. Anyways, he sends you to go and get parts, and but unrelated to that, you can actually find his former office here, back when he was not a ghoul. And yeah, his
shut up, or me rip out your tongue. I not fight you. Not worth it.
Yeah, you can find the password somewhere for that, so I'm just going to go and take care of the super mutants that are... Oh, I thought they were here. Maybe... Yeah, quest start is pointing me here. Let's find these can chimes. Oh. So a legendary mutant and an overlord. Overlord is 164 XP. Well, with my intelligence, because yeah, the amount of XP that you get from any action is based off of your intelligence. So the higher the intelligence, the more XP that you're gonna get. And I keep getting finishing. I hate that goddamn. I mean, I'm not going to get hit by melee. If I do, it's because I've been careless. So yeah, that sucks. The password is, I think, so this is a resignation letter from I think the president or something like that. Another fusion core. gonna have to store some stuff in here. I'm 1 pound over. Beer bottle I don't really super need right now. Cell phones have copper and fiberglass and circuitry, so that's 3 components that I always need. Steel, these weigh very little. Crystal, yeah, crystal is not that much of a deal breaker. But so I know there's the password for the terminal somewhere in here. It's like in a desk or something. I just don't remember which desk. This leads back to Back Bay. So, where's the password for this? Can you hear me? So I know there's another super mutant, at least one. Kind of hard not to hear his footsteps. So there's an elevator here. Whoops. That was a hole. Thankfully I did not break anything. Because, yeah, you can die from falls on survival if you fall from high enough. Well, you can die from falls in any mode, really, if you fall from high enough, except if you're in power armor, naturally. Okay, bugger. Where? Okay. I always find this place so confusing every time I go through it. Let me just check on something real quick. Okay, come back up. Deathclaw hand. That weighs a great deal. Like, I think it's 8 weight or something. Wait, so there's 2 Deathclaw hands in here? There's the culprit. Well, one of them. There may be more.
What's that?
Yeah, there's more. Two more, actually. Grim Reaper's Sprint. Alarm clock. Some more rounds I can sell. Let's say coffee pot. So, where's the password for this? Radioactive gland is what put me over. Do I have any? This I'm just gonna drop because, yeah, completely useless. I mean, I could sell it, but I'm not really strapped for cash right now. Okay. So the password is not here. I may just end up going to hack the terminal really at this point. Okay, so this is where the prisons are. And okay. I'm gonna head back to the beginning. Which is not here. the door that's locked with the I thought for sure that one of the super mutants had the password, although that wouldn't make much sense. So it has to be stashed in a desk somewhere. Unless there is no password. But I think I remember there being a password. Maybe in one of those terminals. Yeah, Arlen Glass, that's the ghoul that's still alive in this log. And in his office, there's like, among other things, there's a holotape of a recording from his daughter, and you can actually go back and see him and give him the holotape. It's actually not a quest, so to speak, but it's more like a nice little what, Easter egg, maybe you'd call it. Yeah. Or maybe it's on this terminal. Or warning. What's that say? I just need to get back to that that locked door, whatever it is. Over here? No. Wait. Man, this place is so confusing. It's fairly small, but it's like all the
Annoyed.
oh, okay, there we are.
Who's there?
This is where I find the password. For sure the password is in here. Blood bug meat. Another dead claw hand. A bloody skull. And is that a toolbox? No, that's just a chair. Alright, 2 doors. So Mark's warning.
Damn it, Nate, where are you? After today's meeting, it's going to take a miracle to salvage the site contract, and you decided to take the evening off? Look, I wanted to keep the old man out of it, but what can I do? He called me out in front of the board. I had to fire him. Where do you stand, Nate? Are you with me or with him? I want you in my office Monday at 9 sharp. We can discuss the contract, or we can discuss your resignation. It's up to you.
Still no sign of that that password that I need. Interesting. Okay, let me just go find that door. He's dead, right? That's a weird position again. Alright. Circumvent this. And can I move you? No, too heavy, naturally. I don't know where that office is now. Is it up a floor or down a floor? Let's go down a floor. This is the warehouse area. Okay. So, let's try and figure this one out. Up here, maybe? No, that just leads me back to where the the Dead Claw hands are and where the two super mutants are. Wow. Yeah, this place is messing up my brain. How did I get there? Okay. This way? Yeah, I think this is the right one. Yeah. Good. Okay. That's the conference room. This is where the security terminal is. Another ID card. You can go up here. And then Arlen's office is... Yeah, it's a nice looking one. Okay. Reminder. Oh, that's the password. So Marlene, that's the name of his daughter. Ah, got it. I mean, I could have hacked the terminal, but... Yeah, so there's a complete giddy-up buttercup here. A bunch of components. A locked master safe, which I don't think there's a key for. So, yeah. Although, you know, doesn't matter if a safe is novice, expert, advanced, or whatever. The stuff in it is never really worthwhile. So let me look at this one. It's like 38 ammo, 45 ammo, a pipe pistol, a silver fork, and some pre-war money. But yeah, this terminal has the there's a holotape you can eject actually. Oh, you can unlock the safe from here as well if you have the password. So we're going to eject that holotape, and we can go and give it to Arlen, actually. I drank instead of eating. So yeah, it doesn't bring you any XP or anything like that, but it's a very cool thing. Alright, so... we're gonna have to head back to Finch Farm anyways, so not Finch Farm, County Crossing, right? County Crossing. Alright, so let's drop down here and go back down and exit through where we came from. Alright, so County Crossing is north of here, northwest, northeast actually, sorry. So we'll head there, and then the slog is just a little bit further up north. And that's actually good because we're going to be heading back to Far Harbor, so might as well head into that direction. So yeah, let's go do that. Although that being said, back in County Crossing, when we're going to report our success. I don't know if we need to go and turn it back into to Preston or not. I'm thinking that we are not going to have to, because he's the one who gave it to us. The Minutemen raiding quests are kind of odd. Some of them require you to go and turn them back to Preston. Others not, and I don't really know what the pattern is for that, if there is any pattern. Must be some raiders around here. Don't have time. PV mannequin. So I bumped it with my body instead of the butt of my gun. But, oops, that was water. So this is heading into Boston Commons. Or Boston Common, not plural. Although I think the game does refer to commons sometimes. It's weird. Oh, must have been some rad barrels there. Oh, that's the eternal fight between art and arts. Against also a more rat food matter.
Commonwealth boys gonna go dab easy.
So one of them is a synth. Just want to see which one is the one. One has a shotgun, the other one has a, what is that, a pipe pistol? Can you get a hit by friendly fire? No.
Shit.
I don't think you can get hit by friendly fire. Oh, wow. Okay, so that one's almost dead. Epic duel.
Think I'm scared. You or me?
So the one with the shotgun lost is what you're saying? So yeah, if I remember, the one that's a synth has a synth component on their body. Maybe remembering this wrong, but yeah, maybe I can at least try and pickpocket him. See? Nope. I don't know. Pretty sure you know, depending on which one you, because I think I must have skipped their dialogue or something, because yeah, normally you come up to them and one is holding the other to gunpoint, and yeah, you can pass some dialogue checks, and yeah, you have to decide to go with one or the other, I think, but ultimately I think they end up fighting each other no matter what. And yeah, just explores a little bit more of the paranoia with the Institute and the synths. Not sure where that super unit is. I know there's a raider there. I love the barrel of this gun. Yeah, so using the vertibird signal grenades is good, you know, for doing fast travel in a certain way for survival mode, but I find that it lessens the chance that you're going to find a place just by exploring. Even though you do, if you fly over a location you've not discovered before, it does discover it for you. So there's that. But yeah, I much prefer walking, unless it's a very long walk, and yeah. Commonwealth is pretty big. Makes you wonder how big the map is going to end up being in Fallout 5 once they decide to either make it or release it. Not really sure. Bethesda isn't really. I don't think they've come out and said we are working on Fallout 5. Right now, they are working on Starfield and the next Elder Scrolls game, but yeah. How does this settlement look like as far as so happiness 60, 12 people, 15 food, 19 water, 10 power. I think defense has to be at least higher than the sum of food and water, I believe. I'm not really sure about that, but yeah.
Wow, still alive. Good news?
Good
Those
news.
super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go talk to Preston. Is this something that I want to do? The answer to that is no, because I want to keep going with Far Harbor. So yeah, let's go to the slog first on our way. So that's going to be past the close by to the Revere satellite array, which is right over here. Cool thing also, it just said default radio signal. If you find these, there's like a bunch of radio towers that are spread out, and you can turn them on so it extends the satellites, and then you start picking up a bunch of radio signals, and most of them lead to like a ham radio. Usually that's hidden somewhere, and that's really a cool little thing that they did with this game. It doesn't really seems like it. Partial XL1 armor. That reminds me, yeah. So that's 24 pounds. So I gotta remember to store those when I go to Longfellow. Well, it's cabin anyways.